have the best ideas on a dog walk or in the shower or when I'm driving, because it's when you're not doing anything else and your brain starts ticking over. And just imagine you've got 2 whole days of your brain ticking over and other people feeding you ideas and experiences, which I think is just a game changer. Hi and welcome to the Small Business Podcast for small businesses, where today, hot off the press, we thought we'd do a quick episode all about Ideas Fest, because this morning, probably about an hour ago, I had an email to say what and when my talk's going to be and what it's going to be about as well. So for those who don't know or haven't heard of Ideas Fest before, it's held in Tring in Hertfordshire?
Yeah, I want to say Hertfordshire.
Yeah, that's Hertfordshire.
Let's go with that.
Yeah, so Tring in
Let us know in
Hertfordshire.
the comments if we're totally off, off balance.
I know it's in a field next to Champneys anyway, in a Tring. And it's the 9th and 10th of September this year. And they have various areas. They've got networking areas, they've got stalls and stands, they've got activities going on, food, and then different stages of where you can watch founders, business, entrepreneurs. Simon Squibb normally has a pop-up where you can go and talk to him about your dream. Daniel Priestley's there. There's Ruby Wax is going to be there. So there's a huge lineup of people talking about all things business. And it is known as the Glastonbury for entrepreneurs, which is what it's been dubbed. So when I got the email through to say, do you want to talk? It was an absolute yes. I've been before and it was absolutely amazing. You come home absolutely buzzing with ideas, different people. I saw the founders of Trick Drinks talk, which was absolutely amazing. The Alex Partridge, who's from the ADHD Chatter podcast, he was absolutely amazing. And everyone just had this real buzz and excitement for business and founders about them, which was just brilliant. But I've had my details through this morning. I'm on a panel of business owners talking, and we are talking all about customer service. Now, we've done 2 or 3 about customer service podcast episodes, haven't we? Yeah. We've done some before. So go back and search and listen to those, because it just gives you a bit of an idea of what it's going to be about in terms of how I will always put customer service first. My customers are my world, probably to a fault at some point, which we will touch on in the talk of the panel, because it is detriment to the service you could provide. And there is only one of me, which is a bit of a pro or con, depending how you look at it. But all about customer service, and why people that put customer service and their customers first is a positive, why it works, why it gives us a competitive advantage. So it's the day 2 of Ideas Fest, which will be the Thursday, I think, the 10th. Mm-hmm. And it's 4 till 4:45. But what they've done is they've sent me a link. So for the 2 days is normally £250. They've sent us a competition, so you can enter a competition and win a ticket. Or you can come as a breakout guest or guest of the speaker, and that's £99 for the 2 days. So there's loads of different options to come along. And if you are a business owner, and I would highly, highly recommend it because of the amount of people. I've already got someone who's coming along just to pitch their dream to Simon Square, which would be absolutely amazing. Liam's coming along, he will have his camera and his roving mic, so we can go around and, chat to these different people, won't we?
Yeah, it's just a great opportunity. So if you are going to attend, do come and find us, because we'll be able to kind of see who you are, what you're about, any kind of ideas or questions that you have, we'll be able to capture that kind of stuff. But I think it's the way that I understand it, and I've not been yet, is that it's just an opportunity for you to really invest in yourself as a business owner, isn't it? And not like some of these events where you go and you kind of did I really get anything out of that? I remember last time you came back and you had so many different plans and ideas and just little changes that you could make based on the information that you found when you were there, wasn't you? So it's that invest in yourself. And what's the phrase? It's kind of working on your business and not in your business. So it's a great opportunity to pause and to do that. And, you know, also just massive congratulations on being asked to come and speak. And I think you're going to provide a huge amount of value. So, yeah, really excited.
I hope so.
You will.
When you look at the lineup, it's like, oh, why am I there? Your imposter syndrome seeps in. But it's talking about customer service, which is what I bang on about all day long. And especially when I had someone in yesterday, and he was a local tradesman, and straight away said, oh, he wants help with his website and coming up on Google and stuff. I was like, well, how do you get your work at the moment? He goes, well, I get a lot of word of mouth. I was like, well, straight away, that's your marketing gold. At the end of the day, if you can get back to people and do a good job for people, some people can't naturally do that. It's not, they don't have it in spades, and they don't have that word of mouth recommendations. So 100% that is really, really important. So yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to it. And it should be, as you say, 2 days feels quite self-indulgent to me, because I don't ever have 2 days.
It's a lot, isn't it? It is an investment, as you know, the phrase would say. But it's, I think there's such a variety of different people there. I mean, from based off having a look at the speakers that are there this year, you've got from the huge corporations telling their story and like from how they got from A to B. So you've got some people who are going to be talking about products, other people are talking about the service, and I think there's a little bit of things for everyone. And the other thing that I think would be really beneficial is just the opportunity to connect with other people. It's like a networking on steroids, isn't it? You go to learn from these experts, but then just those by chance conversations that you can have with people that you get to meet in real life, and opportunity to pitch to Simon Squibb for one client that's excited about that. So
yeah, that would be really, really cool. And it is just, I mean, they've got bean bags out everywhere, so you can sit and chat, relax, and just goodie bags for various different things. We got a goodie box and a bottle of rum and some glasses last time, so we did all right. But it was just the vibe in terms of everyone's positive, everyone's excited, and everyone's there for their own business. It's not a sales thing. So they're not, when I say there's a networking area, it's that genuine networking to find those relationships and build that contact, rather than being, hi, I'm Farley, I could do your website for you. But no one wants that. It is that whole thing. People are there for their own business to share ideas, share frustrations, share problems, then share problem solving as well, because there's no new problem to a business. It's everyone's got the same issues or slightly different depending what they do. And that's what's important, is that if someone can have that conversation, and because you're all business owners, you don't go there thinking, oh, I'm there to pitch and customers. So you're almost a bit guarded of like, oh, I need to do this, that and the other. Actually, it's just a level playing field where everyone is very much like, oh, yeah, well, it's nice to meet you. Oh, well, if I had this issue, oh, my word, I'm having that. How did you get over it? Oh, well, I did this and I did that. And it's just that supportive, genuine, collaborative, that's the word I was trying to think of, collaborative
environment.
Thank you. I was going to say area, and that's not what I meant. I nearly went field. Then I really did it a disservice.
It is in a field.
Yeah. Environment, because even going around, there's different stands. I think Clue Labs that are from near Cambridge, they were there last year, and they were going around just chatting to people and getting content. So, and everyone's there to get content as well. So everyone wants to be featured, and there's some great things to get some really good backdrops and content of as well. So yeah, if you can come, I would highly recommend getting a ticket and following the link, or just going onto the Ideas Fest website and having a bit of a read about it, because yeah, it's going to be an exciting 2 days. And if we can get as many people from little old Sudbury there, that'd be awesome as well.
Sudbury, and yeah, let's it will take our tribe down with us, and just make the absolute most. I know, having gone to like a couple of awards ceremonies, it's really great, isn't it, when you've got people that you kind of know a little bit, like you've worked together, or you recognize them from local, and you can kind of celebrate each other and kind of keep an eye out for different things. So
Yeah, and it's important to have that. I was talking to Della, who I work with, this morning, and she was talking about different work retreats, where you have a retreat and you work on your business. So similar, taking those days out, and I will hold my hands up. I completely don't do that and forget that, and you just get down in the day-to-day side of things. So 100%, if you can take the time to take that time out, like Liam says, of working on your business rather than in your business, does make the world of difference. And it's like when I always say I have the best ideas on a dog walk or in the shower or when I'm driving, because it's when you're not doing anything else and your brain starts ticking over. And just imagine you've got 2 whole days of your brain ticking over and other people feeding you ideas and experiences, which I think is just a game changer.
And it's those conversations, isn't it, that like suddenly you get that aha moment. Like, I mean, we have it all the time on the podcast, but when you're talking to somebody and then something they say will kind of trigger a thought in your head that you'll just have thought about something a little bit different, or there'll be a different angle that they've brought to it that you'd never considered. And it's just a great opportunity for kind of, galvanizing those ideas and coming up with the ideas in Ideas Fest. It's perfectly named, isn't it?
See what you did there. It's like they thought of that when they were naming the festival. So if you can, come along. If not, then have a look at the website anyway, because and it's a 1 or 2 day event, so depending how you what you want to do and that you want to come along. So have a look. And 100% I will be talking about customer service, which go back and listen to previous episodes, because it's something I am really, really passionate about, and I will keep banging the drum on it. I've done a few reels recently on my social media about how to treat people, being nice to people, making people feel accepted, no matter who it is. And very much because I am that person, if there's no such thing as a stupid question. And some people say that, and then I've been at an event before, been given the room, been given the microphone, I've asked a question, and the speaker actually just moved on and kind of looked as if he didn't know where to go with it, which isn't a nice feeling in a massive room of people. So I think it's really, really important to just have that, because if you don't know something, you don't know it. That's like, I wouldn't know how to set up these microphones and these cameras. Not a clue. That's why Liam's here. And you wouldn't trust me with it anyway. But it's just because I've never learned. I've never been shown. It's not something. So we all have our strengths. And I think that's really, really important. If you play to your strengths, and especially in business, it's why you have people and different services helping you with different things. Because if your strength isn't social media or websites, then you concentrate on what your business is, and you can have people in to do the rest of it.
I think like just working together, isn't it? It's I think those people who have that tight grip and like can't let go of something, kind of, if they actually realize that by giving somebody like an hour's worth of work to do the thing that they're going to do in that hour might take you 3 or 4, and they'll probably do it better and help you do of what you want to do, like the tradesman do more of the trade that you're trying to provide the service for, rather than trying to work out social media and this, that and the other. So it's working together. Yeah,
exactly that. And I think it's that collaborative and that collaboration, but finding the right people as well, because I might not be the right person, which is absolutely fine. You might need someone else, and that's not a problem. But that's why I work with people that do exactly the same as me, but they do it in a different way, or they're a different type of person, or they look at it from a different angle.
Got a different specialism.
Yeah, exactly that. And I think that's where, I know this sounds like a very much sales ideas fest, and trust me, I'm not on commission, but it would be nice to have like as many people in the crowd at my talk as possible. But it feels like a massive investment. At the £250 for 2 days, it feels like a huge investment. And it's one of those things I'm very, feel very strongly about. It's how much you put into it, and that's how much you'll get out of it as well. And having run a large event at the weekend, there were a couple of traders there that were like, no, didn't work for me, not happy. But one was asleep, sound asleep, while sat on his stool. Another one was looking at their phone and just didn't have that eye contact and wasn't talking and greeting customers. And yes, it's exhausting. Hello, how are you? And giving all of that. So if you're going to invest that money and buy that ticket, you can then have a look at what's on, plan your day. Who do you want to queue up and speak to Simon Script? Is that your one thing? Because one of our clients is exactly what he wants to do, and I'm all for that. Someone else might be, oh, there's someone talking about insurance. I really need to get groups at. Oh, there's the founder of Trip Drinks. I'm looking at, I've got my own products. I want to know that. So it's, if you plan it, you will get so much out of it. Because I think you just need those couple, like you said, well, over in the podcast, or we have it in the office, those couple of light bulb moments. And you're like, I'd have paid anything for that.
And I think like a big thing of what you said there is, yes, money's tight for everyone these days, with the way the world's gone. But equally, if you think a bit like if you want to get fitter, and I love always referring back to the gym people for some reason, but like if you want to get fitter, you could do it yourself. You could go out for a run, you could make sure you eat properly. But why do people join a gym? Because then they're thinking, right, I've paid for this, I need to go and use it. They've got more specialist equipment. And then if they want to go to the next level, if that's still not working for them, I'll get a personal trainer. And then you're there with that hour with that person, and they're holding you accountable. And it's a similar thing, isn't it? Like this is almost kind of the first level of, if you're not sure about working with an expert, why not go to something like Ideas First? Because it will give you the ability to kind of see a range of different people from different demographics, different specialties, different personalities that you're going to connect with, and then it will help you to perhaps feel a little bit more comfortable before taking the next step. If you need to take that next step, maybe just take some of them ideas and then run with those and see how you get on.
And there was a couple of things, and it's just like me having an hour with Della this morning. There was a couple of things she said, and straight away it was that light bulb moment of, and she does very similar to what I do for businesses, but in a very different way. And light bulb, I'm like, oh, actually, that could double my revenue. But when you're in the thick of it, you don't think of it. So when you've got someone else to bounce those ideas off, and as you say, it might not be that like massive light bulb moment, but also that just little tweaks just to make your life as easy as possible. Because when you are an entrepreneur and you run your own business, it isn't easy. And I had this conversation with someone yesterday. They're like, how do you do it? Everyone makes it look so easy. I'm like, but everyone shows the highlights. You don't see the graft, and ain't no one going to watch a reel of me doing bookkeeping. That's got no interest whatsoever. However, how I spend most of my time isn't what's on social media. And that's really, really important as well to just acknowledge. And that's having those conversations at an event like that. And everyone go, do you know what? It is hard right now. It's awful, but we could do this or we could do that. Or I looked at this, and you're like, oh, didn't even know that was possible.
And it's just hearing from the horse's mouth, isn't it? I know that, different people are considered overnight successes, but actually it's not overnight success. It's just they've failed so many times before they've been able to find that one thing that's and taken off, and taking that inspiration from those people too.
And I've noticed James Smith's now putting more reels out like that, that it's like, it took me 3 years to get 10,000 followers. And then all of a sudden he hit 1 million. He said of doing an email every week, a reel every single day. And he's very much as this opinion goes, if you go right back to the early ones, they weren't great.
He shows some of them as well.
Yeah, exactly. And he will put that sort of thing up and then say, every time I did one, and he puts the different lighting, because he's got different lighting, better cameras. Instead, just gradually upgraded and got better at it and got more following as well. He's not got any special overnight success or special, what am I thinking of? Can't think of the word.
There's no quick fix, as it were.
Yeah, he
It's
hasn't
repetition.
waved a magic wand. He was doing that grafting every day and every single week. And I think, it wasn't daily email he sends out, not a weekly one. So it's like a daily email and a daily post on social media as well. So it is just grafting and refining. And that's where, especially at an event like this, if you meet someone that does exactly the same as you're never going to copy them because you're different people or different businesses. But there might be those little tidbits, little ideas that they're like, yeah, you could do that. Works for me. It will definitely work for you. So why not?
Yeah.
So 9th and 10th of September. My talk is day 2 at 4 p.m. on customer service panel. And if you can come along, come and see it and watch the talk. And let us know what you think. And if you have got tickets, let us know.
Excited to see you there.
So thanks for listening as always. If you know an entrepreneur who would be interested and this would really help, please share and leave a comment and subscribe because it makes a huge difference to a podcast like ours. And we will see you next time.
Ciao, ciao.